Hey guys, so today's video is going to be all about my favorite hair care products. I have so many sitting in front of me right now. It's kind of crazy. I definitely am a product junkie just from being a cosmetologist, doing hair so much. I've tried a lot of different products and these are definitely my top ones. Since I have like roughly 16 products sitting in front of me, I'm going to try not to make this a super long video, but I didn't want to leave any out either because these are all my favorite products. I absolutely love them. I would definitely recommend them to you guys. So without any further ado, let's just jump right into it. So I've kind of grouped them into categories. The first category is going to be like my favorite products for in the shower, and that starts with my shampoo. This is the Matrix Total Results So Silver shampoo. It is a toning shampoo. This is absolutely wonderful for blondes. Ever since I started going blonder with my hair, this is pretty much all I use. If you are a blonde and you're not using a toning shampoo or a purple shampoo, I would say it's something to definitely invest in, especially if you have like hard water or something. It's just natural for blondes to get a little bit more of like that golden brassy tone as you wash your hair more and everything. So this cancels those out and keeps your blonde like really nice and bright and free of those golden tones. And this one, like I said, is just my favorite one that I've used. It works really well, and this is hands down my favorite purple shampoo. And then moving on to my conditioner, this is the Matrix Biolage Color Last Conditioner. I love all of Biolage's shampoos and conditioners. Like, they just smell so amazing. They all have that same kind of scent to them, and it's just like really nice, fresh, and clean. This is what we used at the salon I worked at too, and I just loved it, and so did all of my clients. But specifically the Color Last one is what I like to use since I do color my hair. It helps me to keep my color lasting longer, and the Color Last shampoos are not like a gimmick or anything. Like, they actually do work and help your color last longer. So if you do color your hair, investing in good shampoo and conditioner definitely makes a difference, and this is just the one I've been obsessed with recently. Then moving on to the products that I like to use after I wash my hair, I'm pretty much obsessed with hair oils or serums. Anything that I can put in my ends to make them really nice and soft and keep them healthy. So I actually use a variety of different oils and serums in my hair every day. I like to switch it up so that my hair doesn't get used to the same product, but it's always some kind of oil or serum. I don't really use much for mousse. These are just my top 4 that I picked out. I have a lot more, but these ones are kind of my go-to. So the first one I have is this It's a 10 Miracle Oil Plus Keratin. This works so good, and I really love the It's a 10 line. They all have like 10 benefits for your hair, and they're normally listed on the product. This works very well. I felt like it kept my ends really healthy and shiny, and I love that it has that keratin in it, which helps keep my hair a little bit stronger. So this I really did enjoy. I'm pretty much out of it, so I'm gonna have to repurchase it, but it's definitely a good serum if you want to try that out. The next one I have is this one by Paul Mitchell, and this is their Super Skinny Serum. This one is probably the one I use the most. This just makes my hair like silk. And with all of these serums, I put them in like from my ear down. I never go up by the roots because that's when you're gonna get oily and greasy looking. But this one I'll put in and put it through my ends, and it just makes my hair so silky smooth after I blow dry it, or even if I let it air dry. This is actually what I put in my hair today after I washed it. That's why my hair is so straight. But you can see it just has like that nice little bit of shine to it, and it's super soft. I feel like it also doesn't get tangled as much when I put this in, so I absolutely love this one as well. And then the last little oil serum I have is this one from Chi. This is their Silk Infusion one, and you can use this for your hair or your skin. This is just like, again, a little sample travel size. Since I go through them so often and I always want to try new ones, I will sometimes opt for just like the little guys to see if I like them. But this one is super good. This one and the Super Skinny are probably my favorite two, or the ones that I use the most often. This one smells really good, and again, it just makes my hair look really nice and shiny and smooth, and I feel like it does a good job at just like keeping my hair healthy. So this one is definitely another one to check out if you're looking for a new like oil or serum. And then the last favorite for this category is, I think everybody needs a really good leave-in conditioner. This one is by Healthy Sexy Hair. It is their soy tri-wheat leave-in conditioner. This stuff smells super good, and it is a really nice conditioner. It detangles really well. If that's what your issue is with like tangling after you wash it, this stuff helps so much. I would use this all the time at the salon to get through people's hair. I pretty much use this just to keep like that nourishment in my hair. I don't have a ton of issue with like snarling or anything, so I'll just spray this in to keep my hair conditioned and nice and healthy. I don't use this all the time, but when I feel like my hair just needs a little bit of a pick-me-up, I will go ahead and spray this in. This one pretty much has been my go-to for leave-in conditioner for the past couple years. So moving on to the days that I don't wash my hair, which are more often than not, I am obsessed with dry shampoos. So I picked out my top favorites, and the first one I want to talk about is this one by Blandi, and this is actually a powder. This was the first powder dry shampoo that I've tried, and I really enjoy this. It's actually almost gone. It's like down to here, but I've had this such a long time. So I feel like it being in a powder form, it actually lasts longer too than being in a spray, because with a spray you can just get carried away and just go crazy and use a lot of product that you don't actually need. But with this one, you section out each piece, sprinkle a little in, rub it into your roots, and you're kind of in more control of how much you use with this. But I did really enjoy this. It does a great job at absorbing all of that excess oil, and it does have like a fresh lemon scent. So if you don't like lemons, you might not like this, but I didn't mind it. I think it smelled really good, and I feel like it also made my hair feel a little cleaner having like that scent to it. So I really enjoyed this stuff. It's a super good dry shampoo, so if you guys wanted to try like a powder form, I would definitely suggest this one. Then the next one I have is actually my newfound favorite. Like this past month, I got obsessed with it. This is legit the best dry shampoo ever. This is the Living Proof Perfect Hair Day Dry Shampoo. Actually cleans hair, eliminates oil, sweat, and odor. This little guy is a miracle in a bottle. I don't know how they make this or how it works, but I've tried many dry shampoos, and this is hands down the best one out there. Like, it's insane to me how clean my hair feels with this, but it still has like that dirty enough feel that it'll like curl better, or like I can work with it more, because everybody knows like dirty hair actually works better when styling. But say I went like 2 days without washing my hair and I sprayed this in there, it would feel and look like this. Like I just washed my hair this morning, so it's super smooth and it just feels clean. And that's what this does. It's amazing. I don't know how it works, but I'm so happy I found this. It's so good. I absolutely love this stuff. This has definitely become like a new holy grail for me. So if you haven't checked out the Living Proof Dry Shampoo, definitely do. It's amazing. So then the next thing I want to talk about is actually not a dry shampoo, but it is a dry conditioner. And I actually didn't even know they made dry conditioners till I got this guy, and I actually won this on a YouTube giveaway. So I was pleasantly surprised when I found out like that this existed and how great it is. This is by the brand Ava NYC, I think, or Eva NYC. I'm not quite sure, but it's the Forget Me Not Dry Conditioner. Lightweight conditioner, detangling, softness, and shine for all hair types. What I use this for, like I wouldn't use this on the daily basis like I would a dry shampoo. I use this when I've like curled my hair and it's like second or third day curls, where I'll still use my dry shampoo, but the ends can kind of start looking dry with like the second and third day curls with sleeping on it and everything that you do during the day. So what I do is I'll spray this and keep it like from my ear down. I don't want to get too close to my roots, but I'll spray this on the ends, and it just brings my hair back to life. It doesn't look dry or dull or like it's 3-day-old curls. So this kind of just refreshes it all, gives it that nice shine, and it just, like I said, brings my hair back to life. So I've really been enjoying this for that reason. So I just wanted to mention that too in the little dry shampoo column. Moving on to the next category, I want to talk about my styling products. The first couple things I want to talk about are like thermal styling sprays or heat protectants. The one I've been using recently is this one by Kenra. It's just their thermal styling spray. It has a firm hold and it is heat activated. I pretty much preach to people that you need to be using a heat protectant. You might not think that it does a lot to your hair, but it really does. I always use the illustration. It's like taking a pan of cookies out of the oven without an oven mitt. Like, you're going to burn your hand. It's the same with this. This is your oven mitt. It's going to protect your hair from getting burned from the iron and just like any damage, because especially if you do straighten it or curl your hair often or every day, it takes a toll on your hair. So you definitely want to make sure you're protecting it. Like I said, this is the one I've been using a lot of recently. And then I also really love the Chi Iron Guard one. This is just like a little size again, but this one does a really good job as well. And I really like the smell of this one. This one is also paraben free, which is great. And I feel like this one gives my hair a little bit of extra shine as well. So this one's really good. I also wanted just to mention that Redken has one. It is their iron shape. I don't have it right now. I'm out of it. But it is also a really good one. That one also has a little bit of like extra hold in it. So say you're curling your hair, if you spray that on first, you curl it, it's going to act as like an extra hold, an extra like hairspray to keep your curls intact. So just wanted to mention that one too, because that is another one of my favorites. And then moving on to like a texture spray. This one is hands down my favorite one. I've been obsessed with this for the past 2 years or so. This is the KMS Hair Play Playable Texture Spray, and I'm obsessed with this. This gives my hair so much body, volume, texture. Whenever I curl my hair, you can best bet I'll be using this little guy. It just brings your hair to like the next level, and I really need this in my life. So this is like my favorite texture spray that I've ever tried. And then this little guy I just discovered a couple months ago when I got my hair done as well, because my hairdresser used it on me and she told me like, you gotta check this out. This is the Puff Me Volumizing Cloud Mist. So this is pretty much like a volumizing powder. You guys might have seen like those little root powders you can sprinkle in and it's supposed to give you volume. I've never found one of those that I absolutely love. I feel like those make your hair really gritty and like almost greasy feeling, like to the touch. So I've never been a fan of those. I've never liked them. This is so different. This is such a fine mist that you don't even feel it. I'll just kind of show you guys how it works. So it just comes in this cute little pink packaging, and what you would do is just section your hair, and like you'll see how fine of a mist this is. It barely looks like anything comes out. So at first I was kind of skeptical of it even working. But you just take it and you spritz the mist. It's so fine. But you just kind of give a couple little pumps. And then you just kind of rub it in. And it just gives your hair that little bit of volume. It's nothing like crazy, obviously. But especially when I have my hair curled, I notice a difference if I spray this in my roots first, that it just gives me a lot more bounce at my roots. And it doesn't feel like dirty when I run my hands through it. It still feels like nice. It just gives you a little bit of that volume and body, especially if you have like shorter hair too. I feel like this would work great with like shorter layers to really help boost everything. I've just been obsessed with this little guy, and I wanted to mention him because he's become part of my like daily styling routine. And then moving on to the final category, which is like finishing hairsprays. And the first one I want to mention is this one by Bricato. It is their Maximum Hold Hairspray. I'm so obsessed with this. This is so good. I used to have a hard time finding a hairspray that really held my curls because my hair used to not want to curl at all. I used to really struggle with finding one that could keep my curls. And this one did that. It had great hold to it, but it didn't make my hair feel like crunchy. I felt like I could still like move it and it was still like natural, but it had that nice firm hold that I needed to keep the curls, and it also smells really good. So this one is definitely one of my favorites. And then the second one, which I'm currently using, is this one by Big Sexy Hair, and it is their Spray and Play hairspray. This one's their like super big fat one. This is their volumizing hairspray, so I do like this again when I'm curling my hair to really help give the curls a little extra body and volume. And this does also have a nice hold to it, but again, it does let you kind of play with it and not be like crunchy. So I really enjoy that. I hate hairsprays where my hair just feels stiff and like I can't move it. So this one is also a really good one and another one of my favorites. So that is everything for my favorite hair care products. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to give it a thumbs up if you did like it, as well as subscribe to my channel if you aren't already. Also, be sure to let me know in the comments what your guys' favorite hair care products are. I would definitely love to check them out. I will also have all of the products that I showed and mentioned linked in the description box below if you guys were interested in checking any of those out as well. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, I will see you all in my next one. Bye guys.